Okay, so Mimi, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you want to steal. I don't know why you want this man, but you made your bed and you want to go for Io. So go for Io now and we'll just see what happens. Hey guys, it's Ronnie. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Back and again, it is daily and consistent content. Subscribe, Love Island Review episode 7. Apologies for the delay and let's get straight into this. First and foremost, I've seen so much online discourse about Mimi and how people are finding her boring. She's getting dragged for the fact that she's not entertaining. She doesn't do anything. The person that doesn't do anything is Manavir, first and foremost, if you want to be objective, because we haven't seen him do anything. Number two, Mimi has been part of a main storyline this week with Io and with the fact that she's nearly dumped and then, a new guy comes in for her as well. So that's second point. Number three, she's not boring, she's just laid back. And I feel like, I don't know why people have an issue with this because there are so many chaotic characters in this season. Harriet, Samantha, Joey Essex are three, to name a few, that are always on one and doing something. And at this point, Ronnie now as well, causing so much drama, friction, personalities out there, so that it's nice to have somebody like Mimi on the show because it creates a balance and we would like to have people who are also laid back. Not everybody is going to be on 10. I don't think she's boring. I think she's laid back, chilled, more of a chilled kind of, personality, atmosphere, and who she is and how she carries herself, and I personally like it as a viewer. We don't need everybody on 10 on that villa, otherwise it's going to be way too chaotic. So I don't know why people are getting upset with the fact that she's not performing better for us and that she's boring. I've seen loads of discourse about this online. I think it's false. It doesn't make any sense. I think it's also unfair. And I also think it's factually wrong because she's actually been in a main storyline this week anyways. So what are you guys talking about? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. But what also doesn't make any sense is Mimi wanting to steal and Io obviously going to be the one that Mimi's going to choose. This steal situation is cute. I like it. I like the twist. And yeah, I feel like she definitely is going to pick Io because she likes him. I don't know why she's really gunning for this man. I don't feel like Io is 100% on Mimi. And I feel like she's setting herself up. And I don't think it's a good choice for her to make. But it's only week 1, guys. So we'll just see what happens in the near future. I like Uma, okay? I like her. But there is something there. I don't know what it is. But something is there that doesn't sound right. Something in the buttermilk. Something in the buttermilk, guys, is not clean. That's all I can really say. It just sounds, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't want to, it's only been a week, so I'm not going to jump on stuff. But I just feel like at times she's forcing it. At times, I don't know what it is. Something is just wayward. That's all I want to really say and pack that up and move on. I don't want to break into Uma right now and get into that. But I just feel like something is up with her. I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. But at the same time, I do feel like I'm happy that Mimi, when I spoke to Mimi after the challenge, she was like, I don't have a headache about the whole situation because she shouldn't. But she likes Io more. At the end of the day, when the sun goes down and the moon comes up and the cows go home, she likes Io more. And so therefore, she's going to try everything she's got to go for him. And this is Love Island, not Friend Island. I just don't think it's a wise choice for her to make. I don't think her shooting down the new guy is also the right thing for her to do. But time will tell, and we'll see if she, shoots herself as the future goes on for the show or not. I love Harriet. I'm so sorry. She's causing carnage. She's causing mess. She has that delusional girl energy that I think we need. We always need because it keeps you interested. She's not afraid to get in these love triangles. Bring these men into the hideaway. This new hideaway feature irritates me because everyone's acting like it's Box Park. Everyone's acting like, at the fun fair. Everyone's acting like it's Soho House. Like, I just don't understand. This hideaway is meant to be exclusive, but not anymore. And so it's frustrating that everybody runs in there, number one. However, making it what it is now is also a very good idea because it stirs up a lot of mess. Look how much drama we've gotten, and the hideaway has been a central figure of that mess. And I do think that Harriet is playing, she's got to do what she's got to do, bro. Like, at the end of the day, what loyalty do you have to anybody after a week? You need to find somebody. You're single, you're vulnerable, and that's what you're going to do. And so therefore, she went for him. She knows that she can get him. She got Ronnie in his toupee, and clearly he entertained her and kissed her multiple times in that hideaway. Now Jess is pissed. She has every right to be, and she definitely dragged Ronnie. But what they should be showing on that movie night is the fact that she called Harriet cheap and all. That's a very tacky comment to make. But bar for bar, because Harriet's behavior was tacky as well. So I can get it and I can see it. And, I want something good for Jess. I feel like she should be in a good relationship and she can thrive. But at the end of the day, everybody loves a chase. Ronnie loves to chase. The fact that he can chase Harriet. He's got Jess secured so early in that he's bored. Most men are going to be running around for somebody else because it's more entertaining. And Harriet loves the attention that she's getting because she also wants somebody. Like, she genuinely does. So I feel like when, you know, Samantha's always there. But Jess and Harriet, now I know all their names. Jess and Harriet were clashing. I was here for it because, you know, I'm glad that Jess stood up for herself in that moment, but I also feel like I'm glad that Harriet was able to come into the room and not be afraid of all the girls and how her behavior has been seen. Like, it can really easily get to you when there's gang-ups going on, but there's so many storylines happening on this season of Love Island that I'm genuinely enjoying it. The Ronnie Jess explosion, Harriet's delusion, you have Mimi and what she's going to do, steal or pick or etc. There's just a lot happening and it's refreshing to see, and I think that this is the strongest first week in Love Island history, in my opinion. Do I think that Love Island's gone past its heyday? I absolutely do, which is why the ratings are not as high, but it's higher than 9 and 10, and it's great TV to watch. Great TV to watch, guys. Like, I'm just not complaining at all indeed. And I want to know what your thoughts are when it comes to the whole Mimi, Umar, Ayo storyline plot. What are your thoughts on what she's going to do? What are your thoughts on, do you agree with her splitting or, you know, and stealing, or do you prefer to stay with who she's with? I don't know, something about Umar I don't know what it is. Like, I don't want to make up inferences that don't make sense and that are not a reality, so I'm not going to say much. But something about, I don't know what it is about Umar, is just odd. Like, I just don't know what it is. Something is just odd, guys. They need to bring in new bombshells this week. Please, let's get in some new, fresh contestants to get this new week going. But if they're acting like this now, I don't know what they're going to do when it comes to Casa Amor. Samantha is too obsessed with this man. It's not going to work. For you to say you're not asked, you're not asked, you're not asked, and then eventually you do get bothered and upset, it's weird and annoying, because you can't have your cake and then eat the rest of other people's cakes as well, because you were calling Harriet a game player as a joke, saying, it's a joke, calm down. But if the roles were reversed and she was calling you a game player, it would piss you off and you would slag her off later on down the line. But you can joke with other people but also get upset. I feel like it's just a double-edged sword, and she likes to play both sides, and you just can't have it all, and it just frustrates me. Samantha comes across as somebody who is entitled or gets whatever she wants, and with her and Joey, like, I don't understand why anybody would want to go near this man, because it is going to be a car crash. He's not going to end up with you. That's just not the reality, unfortunately, for the women involved. And, you know, her being a big Towie fan, great, but her feeling like everybody's going to come in and go straight for her man, relax, calm down. It's not that deep, and I don't think anybody is going to be doing that. Maybe one or two, but not as much as you think. But her and Joey are not going to work, because she seems to be very sensitive to stuff, and it pisses off Joey a lot. That's not going to work down the line. It's just not going to go that way. Never thought I'd see Joey kiss Jess. Did not know he had feelings for Jess. Would Jess and Ronnie go down the drain? Would he entertain Jess? Would that piss off Samantha? That could be the next storyline coming for this week. And I think that would set it up great, because Samantha is very reactive. They're going to make her a Casa Amor victim, Samantha, because she's very reactive. Reactive girls, reactive boys are set up to be the main Casa Amor victims. Producers know this, because the more reactive you are, the better TV you are. The way they set up a lot of the conversations to piss off Faye back in season 7, they got what they wanted. An absolute hurricane. And they knew that she was going to give a hurricane, because in her first week, she was very dramatic and dragged one of the boys. They could see this and try to set it up. They do this when they see you on the show in the first week, to see what type of personality and who you are. And if you're popular, reactive, loud, boisterous, they want to keep you in the most destructive situations in the show, because the more reactive you are, the more entertaining you are for us to see. That's just how it works, guys. Subscribe, comment down below. Free Palestine all day, every day with my absolute chest. For the fact that I've seen another concentration camp of young, innocent Palestinian men, women, and children. And the fact that I saw children being lined up and blindfolded. And a limbless children had his legs cut off by the Israeli military. And then he was forced to walk blindfolded with his limbs. Absolutely disgusting to see. Barbaric waste men. Subscribe, comment down below. Keep bringing awareness to what is going on with these genocides, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.